Well, hi there. I'm Josh Elledge, the Chief Executive Angel at SavingsAngel.com, and welcome to the Savings Angel Show. I'm podcasting to you from Orlando, Florida on a glorious spring day. I'm an extremely busy consumer expert, money-saving advocate, syndicated newspaper columnist, and a guy that turns digital entrepreneurs into media celebrities at UpMyInfluence.com. I love what I do and can't wait to get going on today's episode. So in order to help you save more, earn more, and live more on today's show, I'm going to be covering how to spot and avoid expensive new car extras. We'll talk about your key to living the best life possible, and it's better living through technology, something really cool that has really changed my life in an amazing way. We're going to talk about how you can get some more money back easily by doing the stuff you're already doing. With that, let's get going. Now, you've saved up and can finally afford a new car. But before you ever set foot on a lot or in a showroom, you need to prepare. Along with not forgetting to budget in the taxes and registration fees, you need to protect your hard-earned cash against expensive new car extras. Now, I need to underline this. I would say that for the vast majority of us, buying a new car is probably not ideal. I would rather have you buy a car that's at least 3 years old. But if you say, but, Josh, you don't understand these circumstances, I definitely need to get this new car. Okay, at the very least, I want to save you from damaging yourself unnecessarily. Okay, and some of these principles, by the way, are going to do just fine if you are buying a used car through a dealer as well. They'll throw in a lot of this other stuff. So whether or not you're buying a new or used car, these principles, I think, are going to be very, very valuable. Certainly, if you know somebody who is contemplating buying a vehicle, share this episode with them. They need to hear this information, because one thing you need to know is that when you are buying a car and you're buying it through a dealer, listen, you're going into their world. This is something that they do day in, day out. They've done it for decades. And you, my friend, are a stranger in this world. You don't know how this is done. It's like playing some games, let's say you're a first-person shooter or something like that, and you're playing against people that have been playing this game for 10 years, and you're just showing up, and you've watched videos, or you've heard about what it's like playing this game. It's kind of like the same thing. And so my job is to at least empower you as best I can. So here we go. Recommendations on how to spot and avoid expensive new car extras. First, you need to understand that unless you're dealing with a small local car lot, car sales are all set up similarly. The main players in the automotive sales games are dealerships. Dealerships are divided into departments, usually 4 of them: sales, service, parts, and finance. Now, although they all work together, the departments have different functions and each has their own sales goals to meet. That is their job, to extract money from you. And the more money, the better. Now, this is paramount to understand before you ever begin negotiating the price of a vehicle. When you negotiate, you're talking to the sales department. It's their job to sell you on the car. It's also their job to get as much for the vehicle as they possibly can. Despite appearances, the sales department may only make a slim margin of profit on the sale of the vehicle itself. Now, sometimes they make no profit at all. That's why you may not see them adding in freebies like fabric protection, paint protection, or even floor mats. They have to charge you for them. Those aren't in their department, and they aren't free. Someone has to foot the bill somewhere. This is why the price you see or negotiate isn't necessarily the final price you'll pay. In fact, it's likely not. It's common for dealerships to encourage you to add on extras after you've already negotiated the price of the vehicle. Now, of course, you can always say no, but typically you've already negotiated for a while, and what are they doing? They're wearing you down so that you'll be like, oh, okay, whatever. Look, you might be saying, "Oh, Josh, I don't do that." Yes, you will. Yes, you will. This is their game. This is how they play. All right. Like, look, even if you say no, they're still expected to pitch you to buy from their other departments. These extras. Sales discussions may be conducted by the sales department or the finance department. It depends on the dealership's sales flow and your financial situation. Now, let me give you a list. These are very, very common. These 16 extras you might be encouraged to add on before the sale is final. Number 1, floor mats. Number 2, oh boy, listen. Some of these stuff, come on, this is a no-brainer. If you buy floor mats through the dealer, okay, at the very least, would you do me a favor? Would you look it up on Amazon and see if it doesn't make sense? I got a used vehicle. It was an off-lease vehicle, and I ended up getting a really great deal on it. And the floor mats, I just bought those on Amazon, and I got them with the car brand. They were still branded by the car manufacturer, and they were significantly less expensive than what the dealer would have sold them for. So, number 1, floor mats. Number 2, fabric protection. Again, please, you can do that yourself. Number 3, you can hire a professional to do that as well. Number 3, theft protection and car alarms. Number 4, roof racks. Number 5, paint protection. Number 6, underbody protection, but oh boy, that True Coat, you definitely need that True Coat. That's a line from Fargo. Number 7, rust proofing. Number 8, financing and finance charges. Oh, that's fun. Which, by the way, and there may be some really good incentives, but if you are, let's say, so I'm a member of USAA. If you can qualify for USAA, boy howdy, their deals are really great. Their interest rates, like everything they offer, really, really fantastic. Scroll through. I think if you go back and search through my back episodes, I've done some segments in the past all about USAA. And I'm pretty sure I did one about their car buying program, which really, that's what I took advantage of, was really, really great deal. So I like to at least don't just accept that the dealer's financing or finance option is going to be the best for you. That is something you need to shop that around, and you should at least look at 3 different providers, your bank, credit union, any other associations that you might be able to do this through, and then finally see what the dealer has to offer, and you go with the winner. Number 9, gap insurance. Number 10, upgraded rims and wheels. Number 11, extended warranty. 12, window VIN etching, vehicle identification number. That's the thing. Number 13, other luxury additions or personalization. Number 14, extra key fobs. I think that's so silly. You get one, and if you want to buy another one, well, that'll be $200. Number 15, you can get nitrogen gas in your tires. Number 16, look, I'm laughing, and you know what? Right now, there's probably someone listening to this conversation, this podcast right now, and you probably work in auto sales, and you're getting really ticked off at how I'm being dismissive of some of this stuff. Look, you're a car. If you're a consumer, you want this stuff, and you see that it makes sense for you, by all means, buy it. All right. I'm just saying that some of this stuff, what I don't want to see happen is that under a high pressure situation, or where they just try and lob this stuff on you at the last minute, where you're in a position where you just relent. Just know that this is part of the game. Usually this stuff is going to be high profit margin, unless, again, you've done your research and they really are being fair with you in terms of pricing. Usually it's kind of like going to the grocery store and you see these magazines that, bad, holy cow, have you seen how expensive magazines are? These, I don't buy them, but oh my gosh, magazines are like $8, $10. My goodness. So I used to buy Mad Magazine for 99 cents back in the day. All right, let's talk about how you can be prepared. With such a lengthy list of possible extras that can blow your budget in minutes, what should you do? Be prepared. Know exactly which upgrades or add-ons you want and what they will cost from another source, such as a detailing shop, your own insurance company, your own bank or personal line of credit, and more. Research them and make yourself a cheat sheet. Many extras you either don't need at all or can save a ton of money buying elsewhere. Now, once you have this information, it may shock you to see the markup the dealers place on extra products and services. Now that you know exactly what you want and how much it should cost, you, my friend, are in control. You are finally ready to begin negotiating. Never wait to question extras or simply expect them to be included, or you could be in for a big shock. Now remember, car dealerships spend time and invest money to make vehicles look as attractive and optimized as possible. They will show you cars with all of the premium extras, like the floor mats and upgraded wheel package, for example. Those are either going to be built into the price or stripped from the vehicle. This is where you can save some money and avoid surprises. I want you to question every line item and what precisely is included in the cost they're quoting you. Don't settle for a blanket, quote unquote, everything you see answer, because you may not necessarily want or need everything you see. Insist they break it down and remove any added expenses and features you don't want at all or plan to buy cheaper elsewhere. Even if the model you're looking at has some things built in, dealerships can get you an almost identical vehicle that doesn't have all those bells and whistles. Here's one last tip. Never ask dealerships to throw anything in free after you've already agreed to a price. Salespeople hate that. Look, I'm all about negotiating down, but don't be too rough on them. They might agree because they feel pressured, but it is kind of bad form. Don't stoop to their level. No, I'm joking. Look, most professionals now today are generally pretty ethical, but I want to make sure that you also, if you're agreed on something, you go forward with it. That's fair. Again, you can avoid this in the first place by not agreeing until you've remembered and discussed every little extra. And look, this is all about being prepared. This is all about being proactive. This is all about putting you in a strong position so that you can get a great vehicle at a great price. All the extras, you're getting the best deal on those extras. And doing all this stuff is absolutely part of living abundantly. Now, modern DNA testing has changed the way we look at health and wellness forever. And with it comes the key to living the best life possible. With a 60-second DNA test, you can unlock a wealth of information and improve yourself like never before, based on science, not pseudoscience, and not just some article somewhere. I mean, this is real stuff. It's like we are living in the future now. So once you tap into your DNA, self-improvement is simple, straightforward, science-based, and it's more effective. The analysis provides personalized nutrition, fitness, and supplements that will work best for you when you get this done. And after having our own DNA tested, my wife and I found out even more through a website that we found. It's called Life DNA. It's amazing what you can find out about yourself. I mean, it has absolutely changed the supplements I take, what I do for exercise, the things that I need to be sensitive to. Now, in my interview with Life DNA co-founder and CEO Cyril Mukarzel, Cyril explained to me that DNA, it's like an instruction manual. In your DNA test, what we look for are the mistakes or the things that are missing in our DNA. We look at certain genetic markers called SNPs, or single nucleotide polymorphisms. Now, the SNPs, they're tiny variants in your genes, and they cause them to function differently than maybe others. So these SNPs can indicate unique traits, such as types of foods you metabolize better, possible nutritional deficiencies. Why do you have low energy? Why do you have a slow metabolism? Do you have difficulty concentrating? And more. Now, what LifeDNA does is then pairs those SNPs with the ingredients, the nutritional recommendations, the fitness strategies, and it's going to show you how to be more effective in life based on your particular genetic makeup. Now, when you participate with Life DNA, here's what you get. You get a genetic report, and it's going to unlock the keys to, number one, the best nutrition and fitness combination to get maximum results. Wouldn't that be cool to know? Number two, your intelligence, personality, body, and more. It's going to show the traits that you likely have based on other people with those DNA markers, what they've seen, these correlations. And these correlations are, again, based on science and stuff. And then it's going to reveal an optimized lifestyle, how your daily routine can be optimized for your unique genetic makeup. Now, with my DNA test and a hookup to Life DNA, this has actually been an exciting, life-changing experience for both myself and my wife. I know now why training for and running a marathon actually caused me to gain weight, and why lifting weights is a way better exercise for me than some other exercises. And again, this is based on my personal DNA. There's so much more to this fascinating science than I can explain here in this little segment, but I highly recommend that you listen to my interview with Cyril himself. So you go back just a handful of episodes and you'll see that about living a better life. So, however, what I want you to do is I do want you to take advantage of this, because I want to hear what you are able to discover, and I really can't wait to hear what you find out. Cyril generously offered Savings Angel fans a discount of 30% off, which is the biggest discount that they offer when you use the coupon code ANGEL at checkout. So you go to lifedna.com and use the promo code ANGEL, and you'll get a whopping 30% off. That's the biggest discount you can get. If you already have a DNA test that you've done with another provider, say like Ancestry or something like that, you don't have to do it again. All you have to do is you just upload your current DNA results, and they'll show you how to get that when you log into Ancestry or whatever. And then you just upload it directly into LifeDNA, and then bam, you get your results. It was really fast. So it is so well worth the little extra you're going to spend for a wealth of information to help you live the best life possible. Again, that's lifedna.com. Use the promo code ANGEL and you get to get 30% off. I'm so excited to hear what you find. So I would say probably 99.999% of Savings Angel listeners and fans are actively using Swagbucks, because it's like so brain dead easy. All you're basically doing is just installing this little extension in your browser, and you can use the app as well. And you basically get paid money for doing the stuff that you're already doing. You're buying things that you're already buying. You may as well just keep this money that normally would go to, I don't know, other places, advertisers or whatever. But when you use the Swagbucks app, you get to keep this for yourself, and you get gift cards, and you get Swagbucks that you can use to spend in other places. Now, this month, in the month of April, when you refer friends and family to Swagbucks, you can earn up to 300 Swagbucks bonus, and get this, 10% for life when you refer your friends and family. Here's how you get your referral and the 300 Swagbuck bonus and that 10%. You refer someone between now and the deadline is Tuesday, April 30th. When the referral earns 300 Swagbucks by April 30th, you'll both earn a 300 Swagbuck bonus. So when do the 300 Swagbuck bonuses be credited? Well, they'll be credited on or before May 6, 2019. That Swagbuck bonus, bam, you instantly can put that toward gift cards that you can use at the places that you're already shopping. Again, the reason I like Swagbucks, I like easy, simple, automatic savings, and it's too much work. People don't really do it. And so that's when people don't clip coupons as much as they used to. It's too much work. We're too busy. So this is easy, free savings. Just install the Swagbucks app. Go to savingsangel.com/ Swagbucks if you're that 0.0001% of the audience that doesn't already have it installed. It's easy. It's free. I use it. It's a no-brainer. But yeah, just do that. You get the Swagbucks bonus and get that 10% for life. It'd be awesome. You know what? I love easy free savings as part of living abundantly. Now, if you've loved hearing everything on this podcast, please share this episode with a friend. People need this information. You and I together can change lives. Do a screenshot real quick on your phone and post on Facebook or wherever you hang out with most. Post on your story. Talk about those car savings. I mean, this stuff really will change lives if people have access to this information. And as always, if you have any specific questions, something you'd like to hear me talk about, you could drop me a comment in our podcast feedback, write me on our Facebook group. You call a podcast hotline. Please do it. I really, please do this. 407-205-9250 and leave me a message. I'll answer your question, write you back, or with your permission, I might even share your question or story with others on this show. With that, have a wonderful week full of saving more, earning more, and living more abundantly. And thank you for listening. This is their game. This is how they play.